Cardiovascular disease is one of the leading killers of Americans, and we don't know who it's going to affect and when it's going to occur. But we do know from population studies that the timing of myocardial infarction and serious adverse cardiovascular events like stroke, ventricular arrhythmias, and sudden cardiac death tend to have a pattern where there are more of those events in the morning, around about 9 or 10 or 11 in the morning. And traditionally it's been thought that some of the behaviors that people do at that time of day might be the trigger for those events. But it's also possible that because these occur at a certain time of day, that the internal body clock might be a factor in this, in the timing of these adverse events. And that's what we studied.
The biological clock is an anatomical structure in the brain. It is capable of generating a rhythm with an approximately 24-hour cycle. It uses basically 3 mechanisms to convey information about time to the rest of the body, to all organ systems. One is the nervous system, secondly it communicates via hormones, and thirdly via behaviors. In our case we looked at the contribution of the nervous system and hormones, and so isolating the influence of behaviors on cardiovascular risk. So what we found is that, first of all, yes, the circadian timing system influences the cardiovascular system, the parameters we looked at. So that's one. We also found that it does depend on when you are exposed to a fixed stressor, in this case standardized exercise. So one thing you could ask yourself, well, why would I care whether it's the biological clock or behaviors that contribute to my increased risk in the morning? So one reason is, of course, understanding mechanism may help develop countermeasures, may help develop novel therapies.